Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Thief. We are right in the middle of
I'll
the
be
bank
glad when this is
heist
all
right
over.
now. And I'm going to go after the loot on that table over there now.
Ma warned me about joining the watch. And I listened.
Okay, that's everything from this table. Now we have a door over here that we haven't been through yet, that I'm going to close once I get through it. Even though it's kind of a bad idea to close it because then I would have to use the keyhole to peek out and see when the guard is coming by. There should be a document in here somewhere, I believe. Yep, there we go. Letter to Monders. Mrs. Monders, official combination for the vault here enclosed. 682. Please advise when changed. Charles Swallow, Honorable Treasurer to the Baron. Thought there was something up on top of one of these shelves. I guess not. So I'm going to turn the light off in here. Let me take a quick peek to make sure the guard's not right here. He's not, so I can open it. Now close the door. Now I can head downstairs, I believe. Or back downstairs, I should say. Now, that camera's right over there. And the leg isn't gone, because it just lagged again. Gonna wait for the camera to turn the other direction, and then I'm gonna
laughing stock if I'm not careful.
Get out here. We can use this door, but it's a more complex lock, and it also there's guards right outside the door who will notice when you open it, so it's not the best choice. I hope I'm not missing anything. I'll make sure before I leave. Now, this is where things get a bit difficult, because we've got two employees patrolling in here.
What day is it?
Or
I
one
seem
of
to be
them,
forgetting things lately.
One of them is a guard, but this lady's an employee. She's got a couple of earrings we can steal, though. Don't ask me how that works. I think I would feel if somebody took the earrings out of my ear. And yes, up here we are out of sight. Maybe they are just employees, but there's a guard nearby, so... Oh, see, don't you think you would feel that? I think I would notice that.
I'm getting sick, I know it.
She will notice you just a little bit here and there, depending on where you're standing. But I can't put that candle out because that will alert her. I could cause a distraction, but we've got another guard sleeping over there. So that's not the best option. Vault repair report. Repaired second dial on vault as advised. Change from 8 to 3. So now I have to find a combination.
Why can't the gloom stick to the filth of the street?
And we don't have a whole lot of time in between her patrols around, so I have to kind of
It hurts.
move quick. Can I get this drawer too? And still get up here.
So tired these days.
I can. I could knock her out, but I would rather not.
My back's hurting bad.
I'm going to check something. So yeah, remain undetected, take no damage. There's 2 aerial takedowns, which I can't do. And yeah, all the loot that I've gotten, and I'm not even halfway.
Tough times.
Is there anything over here? Yeah, there is right there.
Neck aches.
It is the Burnt Emerald one. Fulton set his auger down, stood up straight with more trouble than he'd ever admit, and stared at the strongbox door. He stretched his fingers and heard the joints pop. You done? Bring that candle over and we'll see. Rosser emerged from the shadows and set a candle down on the floor. He went to the window, looked out, and then nodded. Fulton lit the candle. The drilled hole was to the right of the dial and wide enough to see the lock mechanism. He leaned up against the strongbox and pressed his cheek against the iron door. It'll do.
What's next?
Now, after this guy comes by again, I will be putting out that candle to make this place dark. And there's the guard I mentioned is sleeping, so I didn't want to
Night
cause
going on
distraction
forever.
because that will wake him up. So once that other guy goes back that way, I'll put the candle out because I think he would notice if I put it out while he was over there. Ooh, that guard started to notice me.
Is this what being poor feels like?
Can I grab that?
Weather's turning.
We can see another piece of loot there, but it's on the outside. I can't get to it from in here. So that's gonna be
Something
fun
feels wrong.
with that camera up there. Sometimes if you're lucky you can do that and just hold the button down, and after you grab one you'll start to grab another one. Yeah, we've got a desk bell on that desk and over on that one, but they're on the outside, so I can't get them from in here. So I'll have to find a way to get to those. South Rye Legacy. Mrs. Monders, I'm aware how peculiar the request sounds, but as you well know, my father loved this bank. The family believes it is only fitting that his legacy rest somewhere within the building where he spent so many of his living years. Please find somewhere suitable and inform us forthwith. Aldred Southry. I don't know what that stands for, so I'm not even gonna try to guess. Gonna pop this door open. I think I just have to wait for the right timing and not right now. But come out and grab that and then get back before it stops me. The other one will be a bit more difficult though, because it's over there. I'll have to use that that display stand or desk thing, whatever you want to call it, over there as cover to get to the other one.
What's next?
But I'm going to do that before I go into the vault, I think.
Tyrant. How dare he say that? The night's going on forever.
Okay, got it. That wasn't too difficult. I think the hard part's going to be getting back into that room. Maybe not. Was there anything up above on here? I want to make sure I don't miss anything in here. Okay.
Damned baron, damned merchants.
He's coming back this way, so when he goes back the other way is when I'll go and head into the vault. I could sneak past him right now, but I'd rather not.
So hungry.
I want to make sure there's nothing on those scales. Okay. That's right, there's something right next to this guy. I'm gonna go through this door. I just don't like the idea of trying to pick an extremely difficult lock right next to a sleeping guard. If I mess this up, I'm gonna be in trouble though. And of course, when I have to focus on this thing, my eye starts to bother me. That was close. Okay, I'm now in the outer vault. But we've got cameras everywhere in here too. Gotta stay out of the light. I shouldn't be seen here. I might though. If I am, I'm screwed. And like the dogs, I believe these have the little bar thing that fills up. And they can only see a certain short distance. That one over there can't see me right here, which is good, because that'll make things extremely difficult. Now this desk, I have to open the drawers to get loot, so I have to wait for this camera to go back the other way. right here and be okay. Maybe. Okay. Next drawer. Next drawer. I might be able to get that last drawer, but I don't want to risk it. No, don't do that. Now we've got a bunch of lockers in here, so this is where I have to find locker 7. But obviously there's going to be stuff in other lockers as well. Now this one's going to be a pain because I have to pick a lock while I'm waiting, while the camera is looking in a different direction. Oh jeez, it saw me for a second there. Thankfully it's an easy lock. I gotta get out of there just in the nick of time. Why did it spot me? This camera's a bit more difficult to avoid, apparently. I'm gonna crouch under it then, because they can't see directly underneath themselves. And that desk isn't even there, apparently. Don't know what happened there, but there's supposed to be a desk there, and it's not there. Apparently they forgot to place the desk. It doesn't cause any issues, but it's kind of weird. Now I'm back under here until I get a chance to go over there again. Yeah, see, there's no desk there. There definitely should be a desk there. Now, time to pick all the locks on the safes and get everything from inside the safes. Actually, I think first, before I do that, I'm going to get up above. I think it's easier to get up above on this side, because this camera doesn't seem to be as picky about stuff. It seems to be a bit easier to avoid this one. I'm not sure what this does. Does it take all the lights? No. Oh, I think one of these safes down here was trapped. That's what it is. I think this safe was trapped. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this room was trapped. Might have been this room was trapped or something. I'm not sure. But we've got all kinds of loot. So it looks like I'm going to be doing a third episode today. I don't think I'll be able to finish this in this episode. I've got like 10 minutes. There's no way I'm gonna get through the vault in 10 minutes. Oh, I might. It's not a big area, but it's lots of cameras to avoid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another episode. Well, that should give me enough time to finish this going by a rope arrow or 2. Or 3, hopefully. And then I should be able to go and get the stuff I was originally planning to get in this recording session today. Did I get all the ones I can get back here? Looks like it. Then my next step will probably be chapter 3, but that won't be until tomorrow, most likely. Well, at least tomorrow, depending on how long it takes for the editing. It might be the next day. Now this is this. Oh man. That was the safe that's got the combination thing in it. But apparently that camera is just being a total dick. Excuse the use of the word. That camera just don't like me. If I remember correctly, that one is very particular, and I have to be in just a very specific spot for it to not notice me. I think I should be good. I hope so, anyway. Just to be safe. New document. Vault combination note 6-8. The final number is unreadable. Now for the fun part of having to hit that light switch from over here. And that one. I thought something else turned those lights off. Apparently not, though. No, don't go there, dude.
There are a few things left to savor in this city, like the smell of a newly opened vault.
And we've got another note here. Vault dial note. Wix. One of the dials is being finicky again. Please repair it at once. So we've got the original combination was 682. So this is 68, and we can't read the last number. Repaired second dial on vault as advised, changed from 8 to 3, so 632. Where was the dial thing? There it is. 6.
Good job no one memorized this thing.
Now, let's head into the vault.
Now to make a little withdrawal from Lady Hudman's account.
Of course, lights turn on immediately. It's almost as if they know. And is that the Baron? No, I don't think so. No, we've got traps everywhere, I believe. I'm not gonna risk it, I'll just avoid the traps. Gotta wait for the right time. Got some loot on that table as well. And I was of course. Might have to come back from the other side to get that one. No, you don't see anything. Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go from the other side. Because as I said, I don't think there's a way to disable those cameras. Is this the part where there's a camera? No. Okay. Down on the bottom floor, there's a camera in the room back here as well. Letter to the auditor. Mr. Swallow. Sir, I must protest. If word gets out about this to the general population, you will certainly have the riot you fear. It is becoming harder for me to deflect the staff here during normal day-to-day duties. It is only a matter of time until someone discovers the awful truth in the vault. Your advice on this matter would be greatly appreciated. I do not think the Baron understands the gravity of the situation. Yours fretfully, Ethelmonders. So apparently there's something in here. Something bad, from the sounds of it. So yeah, apparently we can steal bonds and they're worth money. They're worth gold. We can sell them to someone, I guess. I'm assuming that's how we make the gold. Audit. Audit by his honorable self swallow that word again. I'm not sure. Outside of official decree, the city can be considered on the verge of bankruptcy. What wealth is at large within its walls remains the well-guarded and personal fortunes of those that no longer trust the establishment. Careful management of this issue within the district of Dayport is critical. If negotiations with external sources continues to be badly maintained, then our economy will fail within the month. Further orders remain on advisement. So, apparently the city is going bankrupt. I'm pretty sure that me stealing everything out of the bank is not helping that either. Stealing everything I can get my hands on, I'm pretty sure that's not helping. Oh. I am tired. And I have no idea why. It's not like I didn't get enough sleep. Now, as I mentioned, that loot I'm gonna have to get from down below over there. Now in here we've got a wire that I can cut to disable some of those those pressure plates on the floor. I don't think it gets all of them, but it gets some of them. Okay, that was probably done. Oh. There we go. Now, are these disabled? Yes, okay. That might have actually disabled all the traps in here, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to risk it. Come on. Now we've got the back room on this floor. Oh geez, I'm already over time. Anyway, I will finish this in the next episode. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.